Hi and welcome to today's Pick a Card general reading. Today is a video that I've wanted to film ever since this year began, but I had to honor how I was feeling and took a bit of time off. It's not a new reading, let's be honest. I'm like the last tarot reader on YouTube to do this topic, but I definitely think that it's always good to get as much information as possible. Perhaps you can use this reading to cross-check other information that you've gotten from other readers to get a more accurate reading for you, because it is a general reading and we only have 3 groups. However, there will be an extended reading as well. So today we're focusing on your love life in 2021. Who is coming towards you in love, or what is happening in your love life in general if you already have someone. We have 3 groups, all rose quartz naturally. Group 1, you have the rose quartz tower. Group 2, you have the rose quartz sphere. And group 3, you have the rose quartz raw. Completely raw, uncut, simply cleaned as it came from the ground or from the earth. Anyway, I said there was going to be an extended, and there will be. It'll be on Patreon. It should be up by the time that you're seeing this video. In the extended, we're going to be breaking down this energy into month by month. I'm going to be looking at January all the way through to December. So if you would like to have a look at that reading, the link to our Patreon community is down below. Otherwise, take time to meditate on these 3 groups. Do your wonderful, weird, wild methods, and when you know which of these 3 groups you're feeling most called to, scroll down to the description box and click on your timestamp to join me in your reading. Hi Group 1 and welcome. If you chose this rose quartz crystal tower, then this is going to be your reading. So Group 1, today we're asking Spirit, what is happening in your love life in 2021? This year, wow, I'm still getting used to saying that. I'm going to start to get some cards about what this person may be like. I'll be using a deck that I recently acquired and I love it so much. It's by a fellow tarot reader. I'll link her details down below, mostly because I'm just massively a fan of this deck. Alright, let's have a look at who this person may be. So my Group 1s, who is the primary person that they will be dealing with in 2021 in terms of love? Oh, look at what I saw straight away. Clown. Freak flag, funny, weird, crazy, immature. We also got self-absorbed. No, please. What is going on for my Group 1s? Who are they mostly dealing with? We have stay away. Oh my days, you guys do not want this person in your life. And on the outskirts, we have a knight in shining armor. The hedonist, okay, and an admirer. So this is, hang on a second. You may be dealing with 2 people, actually. I don't know if it's the entirely married man. Oh my days. All right, listen, let's get into this energy, because that's why we use tarot, isn't it? To get clarity, to get honesty. I'm not going to lie, there is someone in your life who you don't want in your life, but they do have a fascination with you, and they really want you in terms of in their life. Does that mean that you want them? Maybe not, but I do feel like it's hard for you to say no to them. I do see someone wanting to be a part of your life, but I see that maybe it's hard for you to let this new person in because there's somebody else who is really just on the outskirts here. It's hard, because this is a general reading, I need to entertain 2 possibilities. So for some of you, you may already be in a relationship, and this relationship may be difficult for you to break out of, to leave. You're having another person enter who feels like a knight in shining armor. For others of you, it's the other way around. You have a knight in shining armor, but there's this other person who is in another relationship who you want instead. I just feel like this is a complicated energy because it does feel like 2 energies. It may only be one person who incorporates all of this, but if I look at it at 2 energies, I'm looking at someone who is exciting because they are different. It's exciting because they have passion associated with them. You feel sexually attracted to this person. You are wanting to make the most out of the situation because it makes you feel good right here and right now. But perhaps this person is not emotionally available to you, or they are pursuing a more fickle relationship, whereas your heart longs for loyalty and commitment. The other energy that I'm feeling is that there is someone who is a new opportunity. There's someone who you haven't had a romantic connection with before. You're equally attracted to them, but it's hard to start something new when there's old energy lingering in the background, in the sense that perhaps it's been resolved as far as you could perceive it to be, but like there's an echo of that energy there. There's an imprint of that energy there that is stopping you from moving forward. You do have someone who is longing to be a part of your life, who is longing to incorporate themselves into your world. This person is, I see you overall wanting commitment and loyalty and connection, but I feel like your love life, especially at the start of 2021, is about breaking out of this fickle energy, this energy of someone being mostly absorbed on their own needs and their own unavailability almost. I see you trying to push those people out of your life in order to embrace something more meaningful. And for some of you, this is the one person. This is someone who came in immature and selfish. You pushed them away. You told them no. They came back as a knight in shining armor. You said, listen, I don't know if I'm ready to have you back in my life. How have you changed? They in turn ended up fantasizing, longing for you. This card has masturbation on it as well, so take that as you will. And it led to you just, surrendering to the situation and simply wanting what is the best for you with the hedonist. I certainly feel that you're just trying to embrace opportunity as it comes, living in the moment, not necessarily planning, not necessarily longing either. You're just living as life gives life to you. With the married man at the bottom, you may not be dealing with a married man, but I definitely think that you in yourself want some level of commitment. It doesn't have to be as drastic as marriage right now, but certainly loyalty, Let's have a look at the tarot and see what... Oh my days, I don't have any tarot out. Okay, we're going to use this then. Let's have a look at what they have to say. So what can you tell me about Group 1's love life in 2021, please, Spirit? What is going on for my Group 1s in terms of their love life in 2021? 2021 for Group 1. Oh, excuse me. Oh, listen, that's too much. Okay, so there is someone who is wanting to keep in touch with you. With these three cards, we have the Three of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Let's Stay in Touch card. These three cards, especially this one, is telling me that there is someone in your life who wants more of you. They want more. The start of your 2021 is a feeling of you examining your circumstances for what they are, and your love life isn't measuring up. You're almost entertaining the idea of getting back on the bandwagon of dating if you're single. If you're not single and you're in a relationship, you're feeling like you need to overcompensate for the deficits. I feel like there's a little bit of distraction here in early 2021 where we get a little bit lost in what we think we need, but it isn't actually fulfilling our deep needs, our deep emotional needs. We feel delayed here in true success and true happiness. And then it's almost like some of you get some sort of communication from someone. It doesn't have to be someone from your past, but this energy feels residual of 2020. So it could be someone that you recently met, but there's some sort of communication here with the Queen Slipper deck, and this communication is sort of helping you re-examine your circumstances, because initially there is a feeling of goodness. Why am I not happy? How can I fulfill this emotional need? Especially if you're single, you're trying to do your best to maintain a level of emotional fulfillment by yourself, but I feel you craving something more. I feel you craving a soulmate energy, someone who you know is out there, but where are they? With the Ten of Cups reversed, you're not meant to feel alone, but you are certainly meant to understand what you don't have, because in doing so, you've allowed an empty space for this person to enter. My Group 1s, please, Spirit, what is happening in love for them in 2021? We have, yes, I was expecting that, the Four of Cups. I feel a random offer coming in here in early 2021. It's random and you hesitate because you don't know if you're ready to take it yet. Whether this is the same person who acted like a clown in the past or a completely new one. You're telling yourself, I do appreciate this, but I don't know if I'm ready yet. It's going to take you a little bit of time to warm up to this offer. In fact, I don't see you being an open book immediately. You're keeping your cards close to your chest and you're hesitating on seizing anything new in case it doesn't measure up to the expectations that you've set. And literally, your expectations are as basic as loyalty. Like, you just want commitment at this point, I feel. You want someone who is going to enrich your life and not play games. With the effort card here, I feel your love life requiring dedication. And I see someone stepping up to the plate here to make a more dedicated effort. I see future planning and slow progress over here as well. Group 1, what can you tell us about their love life, please? Group 1, what can you tell us about their love life, please? Group 1. We have highly analytical. So there is someone who is very much in their head about you and this choice moving forward. I feel like this person is very aware of you. I feel like this is someone who comes in a little bit later than you're expecting them to. It's honestly, it's in line with the admirer. This is someone who seems to have an essence of you in their energy. Whether you know them already or you've simply dreamt of each other and crossing paths with each other. This is someone who is longing to enter your life. So what happens then? Does the King of Swords enter their life in 2021? There's a lot of wishing here. There's a lot of seeking each other out, but not necessarily coming into union. So when does this happen? What happens here? What is going on with the King of Swords? For some of you, this could be a long-distance relationship for some time because you've decided to take your own happiness into your own hands. You've started focusing on other things. These other things lead you to other places. This King of Swords tries to enter your life, but you're not there anymore. So there's this feeling of like an energetic connection here with the Nine of Cups reversed. It's unseen draining is what I saw. So this person is constantly trying to tap into your energy and feel you and be a part of your world. With the Four of Pentacles here, I feel like this person isn't necessarily wanting to do anything outlandish. Like, they're waiting for the right time to make a move. They're trying to be smart about this. They don't want to lose, or they don't want to look like an idiot by risking too much. With the Eight of Wands, I feel like this eventually leads to them feeling very frustrated and seeking moments of clarity and communication with you. For some of you, this doesn't take very long at all. For others of you, if you're on a new journey with this new person, it does take a little bit of time. But I definitely feel that eventually this hits breaking point because the passion is there, the energy is there, the longing is there. Our King of Swords comes through because they feel like they need more information from you. They feel like they need to communicate with you. They also are trying to check up on you and see if that attraction to you is still there, because there's certainly attraction to you here. With the Knight of Wands, this person may physically travel towards you, especially if you've moved away. I definitely feel like this is a journey that you're on with this person, and they do try to be a part of this path with you. However your individual journey takes you, I see this person traveling to you, wanting to be a part of your journey. Whether they... Actually, I don't know about that. What are their intentions next, please? Okay, so then we have the Ace of Cups. Then we have the opportunity for a new emotional beginning. So I see this relationship starting off as a curious attraction. It comes at a time when you feel within yourself that you're not emotionally available for something. However, the universe is testing you and saying, yes, you are. You still hesitate. This person enters your life, but you're unsure if you're ready to take them on board. You start working on yourself and other things and planning for your future, and this person's interest in you peaks. They come in and they decide they want more from you, but this energy is, initially it's all 4D, 5D. Like, this person really connects to you spiritually. They feel you, they dream about you, they think about you, they wish for opportunities with you. They're hesitant to act immediately. They may be experiencing monetary concerns at the time that they come into your life, and they're sort of waiting to be more grounded and stable. Eventually, their passion and desire to be a part of your life builds to the point where they need to communicate with you, they need to see you. They journey towards you with this idea of rekindling a spark that they felt with you, and that in turn leads to this new opportunity. Now, I will be looking into this in the extended in terms of when this happens month by month, because for some of you it happens a lot quicker than others. It's already been happening and you're over here now, and this is going to happen very quickly. For others of you, this is literally like January to December here. You will know within your own journey where you're at, but I definitely feel that this may be a connection that failed initially because you were either investing in people who were immature or unawakened to your potential, or this person was acting in a way that was immature and unawakened to your potential and the potential of this connection. What else does my group ones need to know about their love life in 2021? What else does yes, I see a lot of long-term success and stability here. You're also being called to let go of other baggage that you may be carrying, whether that's other like past relationships or just other areas of your life that are overburdening you with responsibility. Because remember, it's not until we realize what we're missing that we have an empty space for new things to enter. So I do feel like we need to energetically cull a little bit more throughout the year, constantly reminding ourselves of our responsibilities and where we may have accidentally taken on too much responsibility. We are also being called towards the King of Pentacles, so keep focusing on your prosperity, keep focusing on your abundance. You are attractively manifesting a lot into your life, and it is your success that is attracting this suitor. They're a very analytical person, and they like to spend time observing their romantic partners and really understanding whether this person is going to be a helpful investment or a helpful partner, or someone who is going to simply be a lot of work, in the sense that maybe they'll end up mentoring their partner more than they wanted to. So you continuing to focus on yourself helps you attract an equally strong counterpart as well, someone who is also looking for someone to enrich their life rather than someone to babysit for the rest of their life. With the Two of Wands here, I do feel like this person has an eye on you already. For many of you, this is a somewhat unexpected turn of events for somebody you may already know. Otherwise, I feel like this romantic offer is coming at a time when you're not focusing on it. You're focusing on other passions, you're focusing on other areas of your life, and then this person comes in. Now, your bottom deck energy in the Queen Slipper deck is the Three of Swords reverse. So continue focusing on your healing, continue focusing on the things that you feel need to be addressed right here, right now, living in this present moment like the hedonist, enjoying life, following your intuition and making the most out of your opportunities, not necessarily distracting yourself from your true pain, but appreciating what you do have as well. I do feel that some of you are in a period of healing, and that is fine. Take your time with that. I feel like this healing and this reflection allows this person to enter your life. So I'm going to be getting some channeled messages as well. Group 1, please, Spirit, what would this person say to them if they could say anything right now? Any clues as to who they may be or the future of this connection? Group 1, please, Spirit. What can you tell them about this person, or what would this person like to say about themselves? Anything else, please? Thank you. Bottom deck energy is, I have so much desire for you. So this person is very physically attracted to you, and it's this passion that keeps them wanting more of you. I feel like this person struggles to let go of you. Even if you just meet for a brief second, you know, it's going to vary for each and every one of you. But this person struggles to forget about you. The first card that came out was Have I Lost Everything? This is a very analytical person. They're constantly in their mind, and they're constantly striving towards answers of clarity and understanding. I feel like this person is aware that they can't stop thinking about you, but the question is why? Why can't they stop thinking about you? Did they miss out on something here? And I feel like that prompts them to coming back into your life, whether you know them already or not. In 2021, there's almost like a false start here, and this person takes an L by choosing to not act quick enough because you're busy healing your heart space and working on the deficits in your emotional world. This leads you to a different place, and they feel like they have to rush to catch up to you. And it takes them a little while to gain the courage to step forward. At first, they're very focused on their material stability and creating enough material stability to have you in their life. I feel like this initial fear really makes them miss out on a big opportunity. Not that they actually do, because they end up coming back around, but it's that fear of complete loss that drives them to take this spontaneous action towards you down the bottom here. We have the Two of Swords. I still don't have all the answers. So this person has an incredibly analytical, logical mind, and they're constantly trying to learn to trust their intuition. I feel like this is someone who likes things to be black and white, obvious, and with you it just wasn't like that. They had to fill in the blanks themselves and take this leap of faith eventually. But I feel like this may be an initial roadblock in this connection, is that this person's mind is incredibly logical. We have think before you act to confirm that, a very logical mind. We also have the Five of Swords. I can't even look at you right now. So this person is craving you in their life. They really do long for you. Whether they are this clown or not, you do have this knight in shining armor who comes forward, and you're almost like, listen, are you here for real, for real? Are you going to be loyal, or are you just going to leave? And they don't answer quick enough because you're so busy focusing on your own future and your own success. They're not able to answer quick enough, and you take your path and they have to rush to catch up with you. It's this fear of completely losing you that drives them back into your life. Not that I'm condoning you doing anything out of spite. I definitely think that the focus here for your love life in 2021 is about focusing on your success, not acting out of spite or forcing someone to love you, because that's not how it works. Definitely focusing on your success helps you attract an equally strong and focused counterpart. You won't have to babysit this kind of person, and they don't want to have to babysit you. You're both equally strong and equally focused on your own success. With the Five of Swords reversed, there's this feeling of needing to resolve some sort of previous challenge that wasn't appropriately overcome. It's like they could have, would have, should have said more, but they didn't. They could have, would have, should have done more, but they didn't, and they need to correct that. This is somebody who does leave your life for a period of time. It may be short for some of you, it may be very long, but they always intended on coming back, and it's this longing for you that pulls them back into your life. They do feel hesitant to act immediately because there's this feeling of reciprocity. I feel like this person initially enters your life with a random unsolicited offer that isn't completely black and white. They may just come in and expect you to do all the work, and you're like, excuse me, I've got other things I need to focus on. And then this person is forced to come through with something more substantial. It's this feeling of missing you and missing out on you that drives them to be more overt with their actions, because the truth of it all is you are a very special human being. And this card was inspired by the World card, a feeling of needing to work and be committed to a task in order for it to happen. The World card is influenced by Saturn. Saturn is very long-term energy. It's a planet that rewards you based on your commitment to the task, and it doesn't make it easy for you. So I feel for many of you, this could have been a very long journey of focusing on yourself and learning to use that self-focus to attract an equally self-focused person. It's not about being selfish, but definitely self-aware and full of self-love, and just simply embracing the opportunities that we have for ourselves, allowing other people to enrich that and not be the basis of that. So this person eventually comes around and appreciates that you are worth investing in. And they want you to know that it wasn't that they never saw how special that you were. It's just that they never thought they could amount to the task at hand. They finally appreciate that they can measure up to the task, that they can fulfill the requirements of Saturn's energy. They understand that all you really wanted was commitment, basically. It wasn't everything else. You didn't expect them to be an equally prosperous, strong person. They simply had to be your divine counterpart. And I feel like this is the kind of person who is. Let me get some advice, some guidance, some information on what may be useful for you in terms of your love life in 2021. My group ones. What information? Oh, we've got a lot. All right, let's start with this. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So in terms of your love life in 2021, my group ones, there are guides who are trying to navigate you through these tricky waters. And I know that I say that a lot, and a lot of readers do, but this is a connection that was divinely orchestrated, and it wasn't meant to be straightforward, so that the two of you could appreciate yourselves before you came together. If it was straightforward, you may have gotten lost in each other and in the connection and in the passion, and you wouldn't have had the growth that you're experiencing. I firmly believe that there's a sense of hindsight here, an appreciation, once you clear the storm of what you've been through and how this had to happen exactly as it happened in order for you to experience this relationship's full potential. We also have Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It is happening. So I do feel like this is a far out wish come true that many of you have just had to surrender and hope that it would eventuate. I certainly feel that this is the kind of relationship that comes together while you are focusing on other things, while you are focusing on creating your heaven on earth here in Australia. Oh my days, some of you may be Australian. But while you're focusing on creating your heaven on earth here in your world, basically, with or without your dream counterpart. We also have Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So some of you had to step into your own knowing in a way that you were able to be a beacon of light for others before you could attract this person towards you. I feel like you have shown a lot to this person in the sense that you made them realize that, and initially it came from either I'm going to lose this person or I'm going to have to step up and become the person they need. But in doing that, they realize that there is more to them as well. And I feel like this desire to ascend with you leads them to awakening their own gifts and their own talents. It's a very balanced energy, and it heavily relies on the fact that you both want this and you both chose to live a life like this, where you are going to face challenges in order to ascend further than you have in previous lifetimes. It's a very spiritual connection, if I'm honest. We also have share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. I feel like this is what causes a lot of delays in this relationship in 2021, is because one or both of you isn't feeling comfortable enough to open up and share how you are feeling. This card is calling for you to express yourself in any way you can, whether it's to this person or to others or to journals or to your guides or to the earth. You know, when you're swimming, whisper into the water, whisper into the wind, wherever you are. It's about expressing yourself and letting these things come to light so that you're able to embrace your fears for what they are. Because many of us, once we talk about what we're afraid of, we realize that those fears aren't real, or they're not actually going to stop us from achieving our goals. So sharing your voice, expressing yourself, and allowing yourself to embrace the fears you are facing so that you can appreciate them for exactly what they are. We also have yes, just say yes. And I feel that that's where we end in your spread, is embracing the yes, allowing this opportunity to happen for you as it was intended to. Just because we've had roadblocks and challenges and false starts doesn't mean this person wasn't meant to be in our life. They had to come as they were intended to. And perhaps this person didn't come ready the first time you met them. Perhaps they were a clown. Perhaps they were self-absorbed. Perhaps you had to put boundaries up and say, listen, I don't want you in my life. And perhaps it took them a fair while of coming back and coming correct for you to allow them in. Well, perhaps you had to do that in other relationships before you were ready to let them in. But I definitely feel like the turning point in this relationship is when you feel in your soul that you are ready to be open and that you are both ready to have each other in your life. And when that moment happens, Spirit is saying, just say yes. Let it happen for you. Bottom deck energy is you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. So Spirit is indicating that this is already here. You've already got this a part of your world. It's already manifesting. It's already happening. This person may already be a part of your life for many of you. Otherwise, just stop overthinking it. Keep facing your true north. Keep focusing on yourself, and you will inevitably attract this divine counterpart into your world. So group 1, that is your YouTube 2021 love predictions reading. I'm going to be taking this over to Patreon now. In Patreon, I will be looking at this month by month. We're going to delve into what is happening month by month. We'll be getting more channeled messages as well. And I think I'm going to be pulling out the tissue box. We'll be getting some astrological symbols and initials and things like that, just to thicken it up a bit. If this is where you're leaving us, please look after your wonderful self. Thank you so much for joining me today and for supporting myself, this community, and this channel. I look forward to seeing you in another video. If you'd like to join the extended reading, the link to our Patreon community is down below. Please look after yourselves, and that is all. Bye! Hi Group 2 and welcome. If you chose, I'm just going to lower this a little bit. If you chose this crystal rose quartz sphere, then this is going to be your reading. I'm going to put that up there, my Group 2s. We're going to be having an extended to today's reading. Our YouTube reading will be looking into your love life in 2021. I'll be getting energies in terms of the person that you may be dealing with, what their personality may be like, and how this relationship will manifest, or what your love life in general is going to look like for 2021. And then we're going to be getting channeled messages. In the extended, I'll be breaking this down month by month to have a look at what happens. So I've had a slight outfit change if you're one of these people who watch more than one group. I just like to take breaks between the readings, if I'm honest, especially when I'm doing extendeds. All right. Group 2s, 2021. What is happening in their love life in 2021? Who are the people involved? What are their personalities? I feel like you have more than one person straight off the cuff. Maybe you don't, but let's see what the cards say. What can you tell us about the people my Group 2s may be dealing with, or the person? Yeah, you like that more. Person. Okay, so don't freak out. The first card we got is unavailable. Let us get more cards. Never present, always busy, not noticing you, ignoring you. Everything else is more important. What's going on for my Group 2's love life in 2021, please? We have the nerd, IQ, genius, intelligent, lame, analytical, inventor. I feel slightly triggered because I was a nerd in high school. So these cards contain shadow and light aspects as well, so that's why some of the words are harsher than others, while others can be very flattering. We have the waiting man, yearning, longing, begging, crying, regretful, sorrowful, miserable, and rejected. And we also have attorney. So some of you are settling something with a pre-existing relationship in 2021. You're having the opportunity to figure something out so that you are more available in other areas of your life, or in general, with the you're freeing yourself from something this year. You're allowing yourself the liberty of letting go of people who kept you trapped in a way, whether you were married to someone and you're getting a divorce, or you're in a relationship where it was unrequited, or you're in a situationship where this person was rather toxic in their behavior towards you and they kind of strung you along and fed you crumbs to keep you there. Bottom deck energy is home. Your heart is calling for something more meaningful. 2021 is going to give you the opportunity to bring someone in, or to free yourself, to allow someone who is more suitable for you. I see you starting this year really trying to figure out whether the people in your life are honoring you or disrespecting you. And I think that it's not to say that they're bad people, but their behavior certainly is questionable, to say the least. Unavailable is saying that there could be someone who you feel attracted to who isn't noticing you for the person who you are, or they just don't see you for who you deserve to be seen as. I definitely feel with the nerd that you're actually out here trying to gain answers. You're trying to analyze the situation and figure it out, and really probably looking at a lot of tarot videos to see, well, does this person know me? Does this person care about me? Does this person notice me? Do they see me? How do they see me? And with the waiting man here, I see you just really reflecting and having to purge a lot of energy as well, having to come to grips with the fact that this yearning may be imbalanced, to say the least. For some of you it's unrequited, but for others of you it's just that this person doesn't respect or honor your feelings in the way that you deserve to have them honored. With attorney here, I see your mind eventually getting clarity and the truth is being revealed. You're allowing yourself to be separated now. There's a sense of balance here as well, fairness. I feel like you're really embracing the truth for what it is, and in doing so, you're freeing yourself up with the Adventurer card. And this might just be in the first couple of months for you, my Group 2s. For some of you, this is a whole year of you just trying to set the right pretense for your love life and freeing yourself from things that have been keeping you bound as well. The adventure is reminding you that you're a sovereign being, you're independent, you were born a free spirit, and you deserve to be free to love. In the sense that there is something really amazing out there waiting for you with home. I feel this card is probably my favorite card in the deck. It's just such a beautiful energy. True love, fifth dimension, opposites attract, everlasting, reconciling, marriage, caring, soulmate, and balance. Your whole 2021 is about letting go of what isn't meant to be taking up space in your life so that you can experience a more authentic, true love that is balanced, that is requited, that is healing and everlasting in a way as well. So my group twos, please. What can you tell us about their 2021 love life, please? Group twos, we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So going back to something that we let go, coming back to us, releasing as well. I see you purging a lot, letting go of a lot as well. Desire and emotion manifesting in a way that is actually giving you some sort of new knowledge. So we start this, our heart is almost being shown something that we let go of in a way that it's offering a new perspective. It's offering a new possibility here. 2021 for my group twos. We're focusing on things that are worth investing in. I want to say that regardless of whether you resonate as a divine feminine or divine masculine, the Queen of Pentacles is saying that we're focusing on things that are going to be long-standing. We're taking a more mature approach to our love life in the sense that what is genuinely going to invest in me and what can I genuinely invest in? I see you taking a more serious angle towards your love life, having to really analyze your position so that you're able to take a fair but balanced position that is going to honor your heart space as well. For some of you, you have to leave a relationship in order to allow the true person into your life. With the Six of Wands, you're taking a step forward here that is rather bold, but it's reciprocated. This is a balanced give and take energy here. You're a leader of passion, and in turn, you're celebrated for your efforts. The Six of Wands talks about a hero returning home and the village cheering this person for their conquests and for their bravery, and there's a real sense of confidence boosting from the hero's standpoint, but there's a beautiful sense of security and safety from the village's standpoint. All parties have something to gain from this experience. It's very balanced, and while one person is feeling affirmed in their actions, the other party is feeling secure by the actions of the affirmed, you know? So there's a real sense of things moving forward in the right direction in 2021, and you're going to have the opportunity here to perhaps have a reunion, some sort of happiness with the Three of Cups upright. I sense this in a positive way. If it was reversed, I would be questioning third-party interference, but I actually sense this in a positive way, coming close to something that really genuinely triggers happiness in its purest form, not to the point where we're having to question, like, do I deserve this, or is this too good to be true? We're simply living presently, and we're accepting this happiness for what it is. 2021, I see you focusing on things that are actually going to enrich and fulfill your life in a way that is allowing you to move forward into relationships that are balanced. The people who give as much as they take. Living very present will attract present people as well, and like-minded people. I see you receiving a lot of compliments as well from those around you, people who notice your attitude has changed, people who notice that your energy is lighter. What can you tell me about Group 2's love life in 2021, please, Spirit? We have patience. Don't we hate that? Listen, the Eight of Swords is actually a good card to have, because it's indicating that this overthinking energy here with the nerd, it will be overcome. It serves a purpose. You do need to analyze some sort of information, but once that information and clarity is received, we're able to move forward. The Swords cards, they serve a purpose in tarot, and it's completely natural to analyze, and many of us suffer from overthinking. I think that you are an analytical person, and you're spending a lot of the start of the year just trying to be present, simply trying to give and receive equally, entertaining new possibilities, allowing yourself to feel triggered so that you can understand what you truly want. In fact, I think that at the end of 2020, many of you encountered old flames that made you think, oh gosh, Like, this is actually what I want instead, or this is actually what I want to receive in my love life instead. And in doing so, you've affirmed your worth to yourself and the universe so that you're able to receive genuine offers. And this patience is almost about getting out of your head about the situation, because you do have true love manifesting in 2021. So can you tell us more about that? Perceptive. Why? I was asking about the true love. Some of you, this may be a same-sex relationship that may only apply to some of you, but I definitely feel with the Queen of Swords, there is a need to get out of your heads, in the sense of, if you can control it, work towards it. If you can't, let it go. I feel like the Queen of Swords is asking for you to keep an open mind, but you're incredibly perceptive, and there's something about the Queen of Swords mind here that is causing a sense of anxiety. I feel like it's the challenge for you, especially in the first half of the year, Group 2, is about maintaining optimism towards your love life. Spirit is calling for you to stay optimistic, because it's good to be perceptive and analytical, but this can lead to pessimism. And there's a difference between being realistic and just generally pessimistic. So definitely keep an open mind here, because something is changing for you in 2021. Especially towards the end of the year, or to the middle of the year is what I want to say. What is happening for Group 2's love life in 2021, please? Who is coming towards them? Or who will be in their life in 2021? It's interesting. We have the Four of Swords, the Four of Wands, sorry. Romance, balance, love, harmony, peace. It's almost like whatever fears you had disappear over here. We have this progression of living presently, and then this patience, this analytical fear of, goodness, did I act too carelessly? Like, should I have been more serious? Should I have tried more? Should I have invested more? Should I have attempted to control the things I cannot control more? And the truth is no, because it is all happening as it is intended to. With the Four of Wands, there's a cause for celebration over here that happens in the middle of the year, I want to say, for many of you. I can't put that time frame on in this part of the reading because it is general, but 2021 is going to give you an opportunity to receive balance and harmony, especially in your love life. I see a romantic relationship having the opportunity to ground here. There's no aces, so Spirit is indicating this person may already be in your life, or you already know of them. I feel with the Four of Wands, there could be like a marriage that is impacting your love life as well in 2021. It's almost like you have the opportunity to appreciate love for what it is, for that the fact that it brings harmony, it brings balance, it brings peace. It's a cause for celebration. And I feel like this is impacting you because it's allowing you to stay open, to not be cold, to not be doubtful, to not be pessimistic, to not get stuck in your head and overthink the things that you cannot control. What else can you tell me about Group 2's love life in 2021, please? They wanted to show me the Seven of Pentacles again. So there is a need to really just see, I'm getting a sense of patience here, and I need to amplify that, or at least emphasize that, because I feel that for some of you, you don't have to wait that long. For some of you, this patience is simply so that you can focus on other areas of your life while your true love is being created or being prepared to enter your life, so to speak. I feel like there is a lot going on in the background that needs to align, and there are certainly other areas of your life that you may need to focus on, primarily other areas of your life that give you confidence, that help you feel appreciated, that bring you moments of joy and happiness, that show you your worth, that give you opportunity, not just in love, but in everything. We're being shown the King of Pentacles now. So your divine counterpart is down here. They're very attractive to you. And I feel like this isn't a new beginning. I feel like this is someone you already know. I feel like it's about attracting them into your life when you're both ready to receive each other. Because someone over here was either too stuck in their head or too worried about the perception and the idea of being deceitful and harboring doubt, and they just had to break out of their head and appreciate the fact that love is worth investing in. Goodness. The King of Pentacles down here is indicating that someone has been manifesting someone into their life for quite some time. I feel like this King of Pentacles is someone who has actually wanted you to be a part of their life for quite some time. Whether you know of them or not, there's this deep sense of familiarity here. In fact, I feel the two of you seeking each other out as we speak. There's this deep feeling as though you just know each other so well, of coming home to each other. With the Ten of Pentacles here, this is actually reversed. I feel like your love life, this person challenges the future that you've currently, or the future that you're currently perceiving for yourself. Group 2. 2021's going to really challenge the way that you see a life with somebody, is the best way that I can describe it. With the Four of Wands here, after a period of pessimism, it's almost like this idea of I deserve love really needs to be honored throughout 2021 so that this deserving counterpart can enter your life, because I feel like for some of you, this person is, the fact that they're pentacles tells me that they're going to be committed. They're going to want something long-term in the same way that you do. But with the Ten of Pentacles reversed, it's almost like your future does change once they enter your life. You're needing to try to balance and focus so that you're able to make room for them, because there's almost like you have so much going on at that point, or you're so used to living this life of carelessness and free will that you're actually needing to make some compromises here in order for this relationship to work. These waves do settle. That Two of Pentacles was upright, so you do this well. And you do this with the understanding that it's what you want as well. In fact, some of you, the challenge may be just assimilating your lifestyles together, because you lead different lifestyles, or you have different, how do I describe it? You have different things going on. Some of you, there may be distance, because I'm seeing a boat on like the waters, but for many of you, it's just about bringing your two lifestyles together and making room for each other in your lives. With the Nine of Wands here, I definitely feel like 2021, your love life comes to a point where you're being challenged to let go of something that you may have been clinging so fiercely towards. It could be your independence, I'm not gonna lie, because I think that you wanted this person to prove themselves to you, and they have, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh God, I have to get rid of my independence now. It's not to say that you're not allowed to lead the life that you wish to lead, but compromise is necessary in order to have this true love. And I definitely feel like a balance is received, but you're so fiercely focusing on yourself here that when this person comes in, it's like, oh my gosh, I have to change now in order for this to work. And it doesn't have to be that serious for a lot of you. It's not that big of a deal, but you certainly, for many of you, this person, there's no aces here, so they may already be in your life as we speak. They may have come into your life after you've walked away from someone who wasn't there for you in the way that you needed someone to be. And it's like you always knew that this person was there. You always knew that they were out there. Even if you don't know who they are, you always felt them in the universe waiting for you. And when they do come, it's almost like, oh God, I've been wanting you, but I wasn't expecting you. And then you have to really just shuffle some things around to make this work, but you do. With the Nine of Wands reversed, you're actually having to let go of something though. You're having to give up on something in order for this to work. So for some of you, you're having to let go of like some sort of interest or a hobby. For others of you, you're having to let go of some sort of lifestyle that you were leading, because you don't need to do that anymore. Some sort of habit that you did before as well. You're having to release something in order to let this person come in. With your bottom deck energy being the Two of Swords, you do really spend a lot of time just reflecting and balancing your mind so that you're able to, I want to say, receive clear messages for yourself, because for you guys, my group twos, you're so focused on yourself for most of this year, or at least for the beginning of the year, and that when this person comes in, they take you by surprise. You weren't expecting them, and that's the best kind of soulmate relationship, I feel. They've come exactly when they were intended to, and I feel that this relationship just seems to feel right. as much as you have to change or shuffle or compromise, you know that it's what you're meant to do, because there's something about this that just feels like home. It just feels so comfortable. It feels so balanced. It feels so perfect in terms of the vision that you had set for the relationship that you wanted. So let's get some channeled messages to learn more about this person and what they would say to you right now. What can you tell us about this King of Pentacles character? I'm too afraid to talk to you. So this person is going to come into your life after this video at a time when they are ready to talk, when they are ready to open up, when they aren't in their heads, when there is no doubt. I'm saying this because if you do think that you already know this person and you're not talking a lot right now, I definitely see that changing. After this video in 2021, this person is going to have a lot to tell you. They're going to have a lot to say to you that will illuminate a lot. It's going to actually break you out of some sort of cycle that you felt stuck in. I also feel like this person is going to honor your worth. They're going to be a divine counterpart in the sense that they see you as an independent being, but they're also going to challenge you to compromise, because they're your counterpart. They're not asking for you to change who you are at your core, but they're asking to be a part of your journey. And in doing so, they see how the two of you can fulfill each other's purpose almost, with the Nine of Pentacles reversed. This person is going to be so keen to claim you. They're in the sense of like, you're my person, I'm your person, let's create our purposes together. Let's fulfill our purposes together. I feel like this person is immediately aware of your worth and how they could complement your life and how you could complement their life, especially. Group 2, what can you tell me about their love life in 2021? What would the person say to them if they could say anything? Group 2, I imagine you naked. So for some of you, you haven't had intimate connections with this person yet. With the Eight of Wands reversed, you're at no communication with this person currently. I feel like this person is helping you break out of some sort of cycle. For some of you, you may not have been intimate in a very long time, and this person is going to change that. I definitely feel things being broken, like cycles are breaking in 2021 for you in all aspects of your love life. You're breaking out of things and starting things fresh, but there's no aces here, so it's almost like we're setting new cycles. What else can you tell me about their love life in 2021? Group 2's person, what would they like to say, please, Spirit? Group 2's person. Any hints as to who they are, for example? The kind of person that they are? Yes, so they are an optimistic yes person. This is somebody who has, I want to say, a happy-go-lucky energy around them. They're a bright person in the sense that they appreciate laughter and they appreciate someone who can make them smile as well. I just feel like this is a very optimistic person who is going to help you appreciate the optimistic times as well, if that makes sense. I'm really struggling to articulate this energy. I've got to be honest, Group 2. This is someone who, they share your pessimism, they share your practical, realistic nature, but they also prefer to just focus on what they can control. And if they can take the easier or more happier option, then they're going to every time. Yes is telling me that this is someone who is somewhat determined. I'm not going to lie. With the yes here, I feel like they come in and their objective is to win you over. Their objective is to get a yes. There's no no here. And they're feeling fairly optimistic about that as well. What else can you tell about this person for Group 2? If I asked you to stay, would you leave? So there is a feeling here of acting based upon, if I don't, I may miss out. The Four of Cups is almost saying, if I asked you to stay, would you leave? This person may have missed an opportunity with you in the past. I know that that's an obvious answer, but it could be as simple as that, because we did have the Four of Cups over here, new possibility, new romance, which leads to you feeling like your worth is validated, but it comes back to this King of Pentacles, and the two of you, there's this recognition. Whether you think you know this person already or not, you do feel your souls know each other. And I almost feel like there's a fear of losing you that drives this person to wanting to commit to you. With the Hierophant here, seek professional advice. This person is probably Oh, okay. For some of you, this is someone who is currently undertaking high levels of study, but I definitely see this more as the Hierophant card, someone who is wanting commitment, and they see you as someone worth committing to as well. Goodness me, what else would this person say to group 2 if they could say anything? What can you tell us about this person's personality? We have, you make me want to do bad things. The Devil card reversed. So this person has had to step away from positions that kept them bound in the past. And I feel like this person isn't wanting purely like physical relationships. They're very much focused on something that is going to be fulfilling. Yes, they want passion, but they don't just want sex, essentially. This is someone who has spent a long time trying to break out of things that weren't good for them, and they're trying to focus now on what is good for them. What else can you tell us about group 2's person? Maybe. So this person they only act if they're very sure about something. I also feel like this person recently went through a very dark patch, and they've had to take the slower approach. With weight being the 7 of Pentacles, I feel like this person is willing to invest time and energy into things that are going to pay off. I also feel with the Let Me Have You here reverse, the 7 of Wands, this person may have to overcome a lot of confidence issues in order to move towards you. I know that sounds counterintuitive to what I said over here with the Yes card. I think that this person is generally trying to be quite optimistic. They're trying to be somewhat of a free spirit themselves, but I also feel like they have to assert themselves in order to claim this opportunity with you. We have, if I follow you, I could lose everything, reverse. So this person is someone who, when they speak, they like to speak purely, they like to get everything out in that moment so that they don't harbor any regrets. That is their energy towards you in 2021. This is somebody who wants to communicate with you in a way that there is no ambiguity, there is no confusion. They just want it all to be simple. They don't want difficulty here. This person values honesty. They value clear communication. They want to know exactly what you're thinking, and they want to make sure that any issues are confronted head on so that they're not leaving you guessing and you're not leaving them guessing. They just want the truth. They want things to be straightforward here. And I think that this person's energy is quite patient in other ways, but they certainly just want to know exactly how you feel and whether you want to be a part of their life as well. This person may have gained advice over this relationship if you know them already from other people, but overall I just see them wanting something more committed, wanting something that is more than sex as well. With the bottom deck energy being I want you to choose, your person definitely wants you to be honest with them over how you feel. They don't want you to lead them on. They're a very down the line kind of person when it comes to relationships. I think because they've recently gotten themselves out of some really tricky times, whether it was another relationship or just in general, they're coming out of a period of darkness and they're wanting to embrace positivity and optimism, and they just want honesty and clarity now. So group 2, that is what I am seeing for you in terms of your love life in 2021. Before I completely wrap this up, I just want to get you one card to see what affirmation may be helpful for your 2021 love life. It is safe to look within for my peace of mind. The back of this card says, I do whatever I need to do to keep my inner world peaceful. My inner peace is essential for my health and well-being. And I think that doing this helps attract someone into your life who is worthy of you, because they too are on a similar journey, honoring that beautiful opportunity to gain peace as well. So group 2, that's the message I have for you in terms of your love life in 2021. I hope it was informative for you. I hope it at least, I know I'm like the last YouTuber to do this sort of reading, so I hope it was able to confirm messages that you may have gotten from other wonderful readers here on this platform. I will be taking this to the extended now. In the extended, we'll be breaking it down month by month to have a look at what is happening in your love life. If you'd like to join us there, the link to Patreon is down below. Otherwise, if this is where you are leaving us, please look after yourself. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you in another video. Bye! Hi group 3 and welcome. If you chose this raw rose quartz crystal, then this is going to be your reading. I'm going to pop that over there. Guys, we are finally doing 2021 love predictions. So the messages have been really interesting so far. I feel like they've been quite specific, so I don't know where you're going to sit, my group 3s. we're going to get a general idea of what your love life looks like this year, but in the extended, because there will be one. Sorry, I just sculled water and I feel like it's just wrestling with my internal organs right now. But anyway, there will be an extended. The extended will be on Patreon. We'll be breaking this down month by month in the extended. Now here, I want to start with these wonderful Divine Masculine archetype cards. Even if you resonate as the Divine Masculine and you are attracting a Divine Feminine, these cards can be a wonderful way of ascertaining what type of energy you're going to be working with in terms of your love life. So my group threes, who are they attracting towards them in 2021? What is their 2021 love life? We have Naive Guy, the Divine Masculine. Oh wow, we're seeing a progression here. Rule breaker, so someone needing to assert themselves in order to be themselves. Okay. Oh, they're quite they have a soft inner self though. Sovereign and free. I was talking about sovereign spirits in the last group as well. My group threes, what is the energy of their person? They're an old soul. Oh gosh, this person feels amazing. I don't know. Listen, this is a group reading, but there's something so comforting about this energy. They just kind of wrap themselves around you. There's a sense of familiarity here, I want to say. Like you've known this person in a previous lifetime. This is someone who I feel is the primary person that you're dealing with. Like I don't see anybody else's energy thus far. I see one specific energy manifesting here. Can I get one more card and then we'll get the bottom deck energy? Who is my group threes dealing with? Who are my group threes dealing with in terms of their counterpart, their love life, 2021? Oh, I said one card and now we've got three. Okay. We have Stay Away, Not Ready, Let Me Be. We also have a Hipster. This is someone who might be a gamer. Oh Lord. We also have the Builder. Okay, well that's just crazy. Bottom deck energy for you is the Fool. Okay, let me move these all over. I'm just smiling because this is such a nice energy. Goodness, where do I put this? Let's just leave it up there. Okay, so if I just summarize what I'm feeling here. This is somebody who you may think you're not quite ready for. There's something here about this Stay Away card that feels like it may be a past energy. Previous is coming into mind. Previous. But with them being an old soul and the naive energy here, this person had to awaken to who they were and to the, I keep hearing potential that they possess. So this is someone who has formed new habits and they're coming into your life at a time when they feel autonomous and sovereign and free so that they're able to embrace who they truly are. I almost feel like you may have crossed paths with this person at a time when they appeared to be gullible or somewhat unsure of what they wanted, but I definitely feel like this is someone now who just feels right for your circumstances. 2021 is going to give you somebody who is your divine counterpart, whether you resonate as the masculine or the feminine. I feel like this is happening in a way of like now is as good as a time as any. Like maybe in the past we weren't ready for this person, but that is changing. I definitely feel with the Fool that you're going to take a risk with this person. You're going to take a chance on this person. You may meet this person around a group of friends or like some sort of social scene that the two of you share with the Hipster. I'm just saying hanging with friends. This is somebody who wants to create strong foundations with the Builder energy though. They're definitely someone who is committed to creating a strong friendship here in order for a strong relationship to work. In fact, I feel like this is someone who is going to be very curious about you, my group threes. They're going to want to investigate you and understand you better, to understand what you want. They definitely worry that you won't accept them in. Whether you know them already or not, you seem to be quite independent yourself and you seem to have responsible, strong boundaries as well. So they feel like they have to come towards you in a confident way while also maintaining some sort of level of peace. They value your kind, compassionate nature, but they also feel like you leave them feeling clueless at times. Like I feel like you make them feel like they don't know anything. That isn't true, though. They have such an old soul. I just think that there's a lot to learn from you in terms of their nature as well. So let's get some of these beautiful cards. I've been using my playing cards deck for these readings. When I filmed group 1, I didn't have any tarot unboxed, so I'm going to follow that trend because I kind of like it. I haven't done this in a while. My group 3s, what can you tell me about their love life in 2021? Group 3, please. What can you tell us about their love life straight away? Oh, goodness. Look at this. The King of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles. This person is gunning for you as we speak. Whether they're a part of your life or not, this person is like, I'm here. First cards. That didn't happen for any of the other groups. This is someone who wants to be a part of your life. They are manifesting you into their life, whether you know them or not. This is somebody who wants the Ten of Pentacles. They want a legacy. They want family. Even if they don't want children, they want to create something strong and sturdy with you, especially with the Builder here. I'm seeing new habits, strong, applying a foundation and action, self-government. So this person has a part of them that can't really be tamed, and they're looking for someone to take that and work with it, who doesn't want to change that about them. They want someone who is going to complement that part of their personality, someone who can appreciate that part of their personality. I see you entering a very serious relationship in 2021, my group 3s. This is somebody who you are going to have an epiphany about. You're going to have to let them in order to do so. You're going to have to open your heart. This is a secret, apparently. So some of you already know this person, or you have secret feelings for them. But I see this person breaking you out of some sort of cycle. Some of you have been dreaming of this divine counterpart already. The Nine of Swords is saying that we're ending a period of difficulty here. We're ending a period of sorrow almost. It's like you've been just wanting this to happen for so long. We have the Two of Cups coming together, starting a strong friendship in order to create a strong union. The Two of Cups is saying that a level of compromise is required in order for this to happen. I feel like the two of you are quite independent. In fact, I'm hearing fiercely independent, so that may apply for some of you. You almost need to understand each other's needs better here by creating a strong friendship in order for this union to work. What else can you tell me about group 3's 2021 love life, please? This is crazy. What have we got? We got hard work, patience, investing, slow and steady wins the race. So group 3, you need to know that this person is dedicated, so you don't need to rush. The both of you want the same thing. It's really important that you have patience, not necessarily towards them, but towards the circumstances and yourself. 2021 may throw curveballs by way of your environment and your circumstances, but this union will withstand the test of time as long as you are patient towards the things that you cannot control. If you feel that this relationship triggers feelings that haven't yet been healed from either previous circumstances or childhood circumstances or other relationships, then it is important that you take time to work through those feelings. I'm just really getting slow but steady. We don't need to rush something like this. This is happening exactly as it is intended to, and this relationship will withstand. As long as we are patient towards the things that we cannot control, we're going to see early success that will confirm that this is the person we're meant to be working with. I feel with the Three of Pentacles, we're definitely working on a strong friendship with this person. In fact, this person may come into your life when they're trying to perfect something or work towards something. With the Three of Pentacles, it could be study for some of you, but I'm just seeing mastery here. I think that this person values your opinion and they're going to ask for your opinion about something. 2021 is about collaborating with the right people in order to make your love life happen. I see you incorporating friends here. I see you incorporating other people to like, you're not advertising this publicly. You're not going all over social media and saying, this is who I'm seeing and this is what we've been doing. But you're certainly like introducing this person to your family or to key people in your life, just to get a gauge of how they feel about this union and this person. I just see like a lot of like collaborative, intimate moments here with the Three of Pentacles, an opportunity to see this person in action. And they definitely tick the boxes, group 3. I definitely feel like this person, it has a level of like, they're just naturals at, they fit in so well, is what I feel. Maybe they wouldn't have in the past, but they certainly do now. because some of you needed to hear that as well. We're also being shown the Four of Swords following that card. The Four of Swords is a card of reflection and, again, slowing things down. So there may be periods in this connection where you are needing to isolate, you're needing to take your time out to yourself. Withdrawing in order to reflect doesn't necessarily mean that this relationship has to stop, it's failing. It does mean, however, that you need time out to better understand yourself in order to bring the best version of yourself to this relationship. And doing so for yourself gives your partner the opportunity to do the same as well. I definitely feel like the two of you have very set purposes, and you're able to make this relationship work while also fulfilling those purposes. It's almost like you occasionally need to take time out from each other in 2021 to reflect, to touch base with how you truly feel. I just saw 1111, and then to come back and understand how this relationship can move forward as well. There's some sort of slow period here that's calling for you to just understand how you are feeling better, because I don't think it's anything that this person did. I think that maybe something that they said may trigger a feeling towards other people in your life. What else can you tell us about Group 3's love life in 2021, please? Group 3's love life in 2021. Okay, thank you. I was a bit worried there. When it took a while, I was like, what's going on here? Deceitful actions at the bottom of the deck. I'm not taking bottom deck energy yet, but that's interesting. We also have the Two of Wands here. Unexpected stalker. Loss of passion. Honestly, I feel like someone has to make a choice in this relationship in order for the fire to formally ignite. I feel with the Two of Wands that there is someone longing and yearning for this to happen much sooner than it does. And it's like this relationship had so many could have, would have, should have moments for some of you, and it takes a little while for it to properly ground and for that decision to be formally concreted. For others of you, I am sensing distance at times in this relationship. The Two of Wands can sense that the two of you need to separate in order to come back together. So this could be a long distance relationship for some of you. Honestly, that came out in every single group. So it may just be the times that we're in at the moment. 2021 is showing us that we can still be with people without physically being with them. And I think that the Two of Wands here is about honoring your individual purposes, as we were saying, in order to create that sense of purpose within, to bring it back into the relationship. You do have to respect each other's paths, even if it takes you away from each other temporarily. There's this feeling as though you always come back together. With the Eight of Pentacles here reversed, I definitely feel an element of this connection being hidden. I definitely feel an element here of needing to swallow pride in order for this relationship to work. For you, especially my Group 3s, there's a feeling as though you may get distracted by this relationship and to not lose sight of your goals as well. Excuse me, I definitely sense a slow progress here. Like I'm seeing slow 3 times in this little square. So I definitely feel slow and steady progress in this relationship works. And I feel like this relationship thrives when you are continuing working on yourself and your own goals and your own purpose. That's when this relationship thrives. It's almost like you get distracted by this relationship at times, and that's when the passion becomes lost because you're not as invested in yourself. You're both very attracted to the attraction that you have for yourselves, if that makes sense. This person's attracted to how you're attracted to yourself and how much self-love you have, and you're attracted to this person's attraction to themselves. Like, as soon as that attraction wanes, it's like the passion in this relationship wanes as well. We have selfishness here, kind of confirming that with the Six of Swords reversed. I definitely feel like something happens here. Finances may impact your relationship in 2021, but the big pull is to constantly remind yourself to be selfish in the best of ways so that you are able to fulfill your own needs first. I also feel like there was some sort of error made in this relationship. This is a general reading, so I don't really want to jump into conclusions, but the error could be the case of somebody acted selfish in the past, which is why they're coming in so strong here at the start. You know, this person, like, straight off the cuff King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. That is very rare. So this is someone who really is proving that they are a part of your life, that they need to be a part of your life. They're doing the most to make their presence known to you, and they're really being sure to show up in a way that you have to kind of push and pull a little bit here, compromise, and to constantly tell them, hey, listen, I love spending time with you, but maybe we need to just focus on ourselves again. And it's like, okay, let's go back to our work. And then you come back together, and then you separate, and you come back together, and honestly, it's not like you're not together when you're not together, if that makes sense. There is commitment here. There's loyalty here. There's no on and off, hot and cold. It's like, no, I still love you when I'm away from you, but I'm working on my goals as well. I see loyalty and commitment coming straight out for you guys, my group threes, where the other groups were kind of ambiguous as to when their person commits to them. Your person is committed from day one here in 2021, and it's only the outside influences that seem to separate you. This connection is always there. You're always committed to one another. With the Ten of Cups, I do see a cause for celebration here. In fact, for some of you, this relationship is reaching a new cycle here, twice over. With the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, your relationship has the opportunity to reach a higher level of commitment for many of you. You have the opportunity to deepen the love that you have for one another, to feel incredibly fulfilled in this relationship. By understanding each other's needs and by understanding your own needs, you're able to create a very prosperous, fulfilling relationship. And I see you planning for the future with this Ten of Cups. I see you trying to figure out how you want this relationship to continue forward. I see you really trying to focus on family here as well. Some of you may decide that you want to start a family in 2021. The Four of Cups is asking for you to, again, there's a slow energy here, I'm not going to lie. We have so many cards indicating slow and steady. For some of you, you just need to know that this person is going to be in your life for some time. You don't need to rush. But the Four of Cups is saying that something comes in and you're a bit hesitant to accept it. It may be unexpected. Some of you may be pregnant unexpectedly. So please, if you're not looking for children, here's your warning. If you are, I see that happening for some of you here. The other reason why the Four of Cups is here, it's almost like you're being offered something, but you're hesitating to take it because you're not sure if you need to. What is your advice over this offer here? It's like this person's enriching your life in a way that you're kind of like, ooh, this opportunity is taking me away from them. For some of you, it's something that fulfills your heart, but you're worried about it impacting your relationship. I definitely see success by taking this offer, but again, it requires more compromise on the relationship. For some of you, this is a job opportunity that takes you away from your relationship physically. It's going to create more turbulence in the sense of now you're the one who's at a distance. I definitely feel like the two of you have such a deep level of understanding for one another's responsibilities and desires to be independent and free, that you can appreciate that. You know, you are aware of that within yourself. You love that about yourself. So it's easy for you to be aware of that in others. It's just difficult for you to accept that and love that about others too. So I definitely feel like there's something that happens here in 2021 that is going to challenge this relationship, because either you or this person has some sort of opportunity to really achieve happiness in a sense of like a goal. And I feel like it brings them joy, but it's not necessarily an emotional opportunity. It's something that is to do with schooling or work, or it's something that does fulfill their goals, but it also takes them away from this relationship. There's success here, but it causes a strain on the relationship. Anything else that you can tell us about Group 3's love life in 2021, please? Group 3's love life in 2021. Thank you. We have the Seven of Cups coming out as a blockage. So Spirit is saying you're allowed to dream big. It's like some of you needed to hear this. You definitely have goals. You're working on dreams that you're working on, but you're kind of putting them on the back burner. Spirit is saying if something is meant for you, it will not miss you. This relationship is meant to manifest. Look at what our bottom deck energy is the Queen of Pentacles joining our King of Pentacles out here. This relationship will work so long as you continue working on your dreams. That is the biggest lesson in your group, honestly, without even talking about months, which we will do in the extended. This relationship will work regardless of the adversity it faces, as long as you are honoring who you are and who your person is. The two of you share so much commitment and love for each other. The Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, you are incredibly invested in one another. In fact, the Divine Masculine is incredibly invested in this Divine Feminine. This Divine Masculine is very attracted to the Divine Feminine for the fact that they are so ambitious, for the fact that they are so generous, for the fact that they are so focused on their passions. And I think that that is what the Divine Feminine values about the Divine Masculine as well. You're both attracted to this ambition within one another, and as long as you focus on that and focus on the fact that you both deserve success in this lifetime, this relationship will always find a way. The two of you are destined to spend a bit of time apart in 2021 as a committed couple. I want to emphasize that because for some of you, you've spent time apart ambiguously, not really knowing who you are to one another. That is going to change in 2021. You're committed to each other, but you're still pursuing your dreams and your goals, and you're needing to understand that about each other in order for this relationship to work. Now, I am going to just get an affirmation card for you. I actually want to get one from this deck. I've been getting the Heart Thought cards, but I really want to get one from this deck for you. Before I take this over to the extended, my group threes, what affirmation card may be helpful? Actually, I want to get channeled messages too. I didn't do that for you guys. This relationship isn't over yet. Oh my god. I was going to say this reading isn't over yet, but okay. This relationship isn't over yet, apparently. We have Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? So Spirit is saying, don't be afraid to answer that call. Don't ever compromise your power. You're allowed to achieve what you are destined to achieve while also having a fulfilling relationship. You're already doing it. I feel that many of you have so much room in your life for this person, but keep facing your true north. Don't overthink this. You're already doing it. Have you answered your deepest calling? That's so interesting. You have a very specific purpose that helps the collective energy, and it's really important that you don't compromise that purpose for this relationship. This relationship only works when the two of you are honoring your dreams and continuing to be the best versions of yourselves that you can be. My group threes, can we get channeled messages, please, from their person? What would their person like to say to them? Group three, what would their person like to say to them? This person is currently trying to make room for you in their life with the Two of Pentacles reversed. They're trying to balance their situation. They are trying to stay optimistic, but they have a very realistic mind that is limiting their ability to say yes right now. What would group three's person say to them if they could say anything? They want to say that you bring them a lot of happiness, but they don't want to pin that happiness on you. I feel like this person is working hard to create a sense of happiness from within. They are wanting to make amends for something, so this person may already be a part of your life. The Nine of Swords reverse is saying you hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. I feel this person taking accountability for what they have done in the past, if you know them already. I also, if you don't know this person yet, they are definitely coming in hot over here. They are going to be the kind of person who likes to talk about issues. They don't like to suppress things, but they also like to take accountability for when they do something wrong. So if they are hurting you in any way, they want you to tell them. They want you to be honest with them. They don't want you to pretend like their behavior isn't impacting you. I think this person really just wants you to be open to them more than anything. With the Eight of Swords here, that I'm too afraid to talk to you, I feel like they don't want that. I feel like maybe that may be the energy that they're in, some of you, but I think that that is the last thing that they want in a relationship like this. With the I think we should see other people in reverse, your person may be currently healing from another relationship. I feel like in general, this is someone who really wants to be a part of your life, and they're fearful that you may see other people if they don't enter your life quick enough. They're really trying to take a chance with you here. 2021, this person is going to come in after they have healed some sort of pain though, which is the nature of life, I guess, but I definitely feel like if you know this person already, they are concerned that you're outgrowing them or that you're not going to they're not going to be ready enough to have you in their life. They definitely are a dreamer. They love to dream big. They love to look at things on the grander scale. They love to think of life as one big oyster, and them having an affinity for oysters as well. I feel like this person has choices, but they are yet to, in terms of like where to go in life, but they are yet to carve a clear path in this current moment in time. Reach Out is telling me that this person intends on connecting with you very soon, whether you know them or not. They are definitely someone who is committed to the long term. I feel like this person is going to really be inquisitive about you to understand what you want and whether the two of you share a similar goal, because they definitely have feelings for you from the moment they enter your life. It's really about understanding how you feel and whether you are going to honor that as well. Like, I feel like this person wants commitment. They just don't know if that's what you want. With the Let Me Hold You, 7 of Wands here, this person may have to overcome courage or just I hear performance issues. So I feel like this person has to really assert themselves into your life. They really want you to notice them, my group 3s. They really want you to notice them. They want you to see them for who they are and for as they are. So group 3, that is the YouTube reading that I have for you. I'm going to be taking this over to the extended now, where we'll be breaking this down month by month to have a look at your love life. If you would like to join us over there, the link to our Patreon community is down below. Otherwise, if this is where you are leaving us, please look after your wonderful self. Thank you so much for all of your support, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!